Bob said we're not going to spend too much time on the sky this time because he really wants to focus on this big glacier mountain that he's got going. Bob says, let your imagination take you wherever you want to be. I will. What's up everybody, and welcome back to rossross. I'm Ross and this is the channel where I let Bob Ross teach me how to paint. Today we're going to be doing season 28 episode 6, Glacier Lake. So as always, I've got my canvas pre-coated in the liquid white. Let's just get started. As always, the first thing we're going to do is paint the sky. So I'm going to take a little bit of phthalo blue, just dab it on into my brush. We're going to start in the top corner. And without cleaning our brush, I'm going to get a little more blue on there, and we're going to throw in some water just in case we have time later. I keep moving the painting around. I don't know why this is happening. I feel like that's not really happened before.
Stop.
Now I'm going to clean my brush. Now we're going to decide where we want some clouds to live. So I'm going to get some titanium white on here. We're going to dab that in. And we're going to put another floater coming in over here. Bob says always working in layers. Bob said we're not going to spend too much time on the sky this time because he really wants to focus on this big glacier mountain that he's got going. Apparently he's getting a lot of letters from people asking him to please show them a beautiful snow-covered mountain, so he really wants to focus on that this one. He's going to put the bravery test right at the beginning of this episode. So we're just going to take some midnight black and decide where we want some rocks to go. And I'm going to put a second one over here. One more right over here. Gonna add a few shadows to these rocks, so I'm gonna take a little bit of my blue and some of this white, kind of swatch it out a little bit. We're going to keep it real light. Here's where Bob's going to have us start actually forming how this snowy glacier is going to look. We're just going to load up a whole bunch of titanium white into our bristles. He really kind of works that around. And here we go. Now I've made a gray color here, and we're going to use this to be the angle side on this glacier. He says this side's really your friend, so take care of it. I think for this one we're going to need quite a bit of titanium white, so I'm just going to get another little pile going here. And back to this pure titanium white, just to fill in a little more of this. Next I'm going to get some black on my palette knife, and I'm going to put in another big old rock. Bob says, let your imagination take you wherever you want to be. I will. Now I'm going to get back to my titanium white just to bring things together a little better. I'm just going to put a little bit over these rocks that I've made, give it a little more texture. And back to my blue color to just shade these a little bit. And we're going to put in another rock here as well. Now we're going to do the front part of this glacier, just taking a whole bunch more titanium white and deciding where we want it to fall. Bob's having fun with rocks this time, so we're gonna throw another one in. I'm getting good experience with this palette knife here. And I'm just gonna kind of blend that a little bit. We're going to create a little mist at the base just by giving it a tap and a swoop. Now I'm going to make a little bluish gray color. So I'll just take a little blue and some white and put it in my old gray color. See how that works out. And I'm also going to add some alizarin crimson and Van Dyke brown into this mix. Let's see how that comes out. Hope it doesn't darken it too much. Okay, got a few different values in here. And Bob's going to have us load that on a fan brush. And I think I'm going to try out my new fan brush. Thanks, Reg. Thanks, Clifton. Well, it's less blue than Bob's, but let's give it a try. We're going to make some trees now on the side of this mountain. Let's see here. And I'm going to take my brush and just blend the bottom of these here a little bit. I'm going to get a little bit more of that color. Throw in some more trees coming up from over here. And here we're going to tap again. But we're also going to pull down for some reflections up here. Be really light with this. Now we're going to give the indication of a little waterfall by taking some liquid white and mixing it with our normal titanium white. And it's just going to be a little really far away waterfall. So he just kind of comes out of here. Might have been a little too much. I'm having trouble using fan brush on that one, so I'm going to try something else. I'm just gonna stop on that one and call it good enough. And we put in just a few more trees here. Now I'm gonna get a little bit of titanium white and make the indication of some water lines where we threw in those reflections. Now Bob's going to have us make a sort of dark color for making some trees. So I'm going to take a little bit of brown, a little bit of crimson, a little bit of blue, a bunch of sap green. And we're gonna have a big guy right here. And as always, he gets some big friends. He's just gonna put in a bunch of little indications of some trees that are gonna be further away. He just kind of taps those in a little bit. And then some that are a little more defined. And we're going to put another one here. And maybe one more right here. And I'm gonna get some cad yellow and yellow ochre to just kind of highlight these a little bit. We're going to turn this into a little peninsula, so Bob just kind of takes some color, some of that color, and it needs to be darker. I'm going to get some more of my yellow colors in my fan brush and just push in the indications of different little things happening. Now I'm going to take just a little bit of the brown and black. We're just going to throw in a little rocks that are coming out of this peninsula. And I'm going to take a little bit of our titanium white. Give these a little water line here. And maybe a little bit of shading. And with that, we have a finished painting. This one was really cool. I think that this glacier came out awesome. I was able to keep things fairly in perspective. I was missing out on a little bit of that peninsula water that Bob had here at the bottom, but overall, like, the sky looks really cool, and I think that one came out great. It wasn't too difficult, so thanks, Bob. I think I'm starting to get a little bit better hang on the palette knife now. If you liked this video, please be sure to like and comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time.